Right, so we are trying the new litter box that I got for Gigi, which she was just in 2 seconds ago. Chunk was just playing. I don't have litter in it yet, but this is a really cute idea. So the sides fold, so it folds up when you're not using it. It also comes with a door. Little plastics in the bubble wrap here. That's in the shape of the cat head, which I think is adorable. But it doesn't swing both ways. It only swings in. And then I guess the idea is that they come out the top when they're done, and any litter that's on their paws comes off onto the grate, and it just falls right back down in, which is a really cool concept. I just don't have the door on yet, because I want them to get used to it. I'm afraid if they go into it and the door slams on them, and then they can't get back out, they're going to freak out, and then they're not going to use it. So, I'm going to make it very non-scary. And it even comes with a little mini dustpan, which I thought was adorable, and a brush to clean off the litter, and 2 puppy pads, or liner pads, to put underneath it. Sylvester's approving it right now. What do you think, Sylvester? And Chunk says, everything is a toy as far as I'm concerned. What do you think, Sylvester? It's actually a pretty good size, you know. I kind of glanced at the dimensions when I got it off of Amazon, but of course I didn't like pull out a ruler and get a complete visual on it. But you know, overall it looks pretty cool. Chunk would rather play with the pooper scooper. Chunk, your eye looks horrible. We're gonna have to put drops in it again. Hi, Miss Katie. What you think, baby? Yeah. There's Miss Finny. We got some cool stuff, huh, Miss Katie? We're going to see if this will help Miss Gigi use the potty instead of just going on the floor. Bless you. Chunk says, talk to the butt. Right? So, I think it's really cute. What I like about it is it's covered, but they still have an out on the top, so they don't get too claustrophobic. And then for easy cleaning, the drawer actually slides out. And you scoop your litter there, and you just push it right back, which I think is fabulous. Because one of the main reasons I shied away from ever having a covered litter box is because you have to take the whole damn thing apart to clean it. And with as often as I clean it with 10 cats, you know, if I'm home, when I'm at work, I clean the litter box usually. God, and I have so many litter boxes because I have so many cats. There's like 10 cats running around. I've got 11 litter boxes. I know you're supposed to have 2 for every cat, is what the vet says, but I don't have enough room in my house to have that many litter boxes around. So, 2 of the litter boxes I have are just enormous in the other room, so I kind of hope that makes up for it. But I clean them so often because otherwise, of course, with 10 cats, if you don't clean those litter boxes often, not only is it unhealthy for them, but your place smells horrible, right? So I don't want to come home from work and have that, like that commercial with stank face when they get the, you know, kind of face on there. Anyhow, so I thought maybe, you know, a covered litter box would be better for some of them. But then the thought of when I clean it, when I'm at work, it's at least 4 times a day. Because my normal routine is I wake up, I make the rounds, cleaning all the litter boxes, you know, wash up, and then everybody gets breakfast. And then I go and do my thing and get ready for work. And before I go out the door, there they go attacking themselves again. Before I go out the door, I make another round and clean anything that's been used. And then when I first come home from work, everybody gets supper. And then I make the round, clean the boxes while they're eating supper. And then I check it again right before I go to bed. So on the days that I work, it's usually at least 4 times a day I'm cleaning all the boxes. And then on days that I'm home, I try to pay attention. And if I hear somebody scratching a lot, I'll do like I usually do, where I check it twice in the morning. And if I'm home, I check it again around lunchtime, middle of the day. And then I'll do twice at night like I usually do when I'm at work. And honestly, that's the only way I've managed to not have a horrible, horrible smelling house, is just by cleaning and cleaning and cleaning and cleaning and cleaning. But so that's why I shied away from a covered litter box, because the thought of snapping a cover on and off 4, 5, 6 times a day, I was like, no thank you. It's easier to just, bend over and scoop it and then go on about your business. But this is actually a really cool idea. So they still get their bit of a sheltered feeling, but it's still accessible and easily cleaned. So we're going to see how Miss Gigi feels about this. But unfortunately, I'm out of litter. I don't have enough litter for yet another box. So I'm also waiting to see which litter she prefers. Because she has not warmed up to the pellets yet. Somebody's using it. But it's not her, because I see her still going onto the puppy pad and squatting there. So what I might do for now is put this in the spot behind the chair that she keeps going to squat on, and put one of the puppy pads inside this tray. Put it down in there and see if she gets the idea, and if she's comfortable with going in. If she's comfortable with going in and peeing and doing whatever on the puppy pad, like she already does on the floor on the puppy pad, then that'll be a good step. And then I think after that, I'll see if I can get her to warm up to using any of the other kinds of litter. And then hopefully, fingers crossed, in the meantime, maybe she'll like using the pellets, or maybe she'll like using, the clay. Maybe she'll like using the corn. I don't know. The only one I haven't really tried is they have one that's like a crystal, like a silicone kind of thing. But I don't know. I'm not sold on that, because that seems kind of, artificial kind of, I don't know. I just have a weird feeling about them going on something that's kind of plasticky, and then who knows what's in it and what it releases when it has urine in it, and then it's on their paws. And then they look there, I don't know. I'm not sold on that yet. So, I don't know. I've read on a couple of sicknesses that can be caused by the silicone stuff, and I'm just kind of like, nah. That, and it's expensive as hell, too. Jesus, it's just litter. So, I'm going to stick with this first and see what I can figure out, but I just thought this was really, really cute. So, we got this, right, Miss Katie? So, I think, yes, ma'am, I think we're going to put this. That's my beautiful Katie. Yes, you're gorgeous. We love you. We all love you. We're glad you're here. Yeah, this is even big enough for you and Alex, huh? So even if Gigi doesn't like it, we could still use it. So that's a win-win, right? So that's always a win-win. We buy stuff for the kittens, but if it turns out to be a little big, we always hope that the rest of you will use it too. Yes, ma'am. You're right. So, we'll see what we can figure out. What is it, my kitty cat? What is it, my love? I got my arm in the way. What is it, my love? Are you okay? Okay.